we're ready for social media check-in. Let's do it. Dolly baby. So Brad, my sister signed up for her citizenship in 2019, but the paper was sent back to her because she had something missing on the paper. She filled it out and sent it back, and she hasn't heard any response. She probably screwed it up a second time, because if she filed in 2019, she should have gotten an interview already. Culture. I didn't do selective service. I came here when I was 23. I'm 30 now and got my green card in 2016. Can I still get my citizenship? Yes, you can. You're supposed to do a selective service before 26, so you got to wait till after 31. 5 years after your 26th birthday, you can file for your citizenship. Nikki D. Hey, Brad, can you fly out of country if you have a green card? Yep. Bye-bye. Enjoy your trip. Sherminda Bowen Trade All. After getting my removal proceedings dismissed, can I adjust my status regardless of the charges that were filed against me? I don't know what the charges were. That's not necessarily true. Blessing Vincent. Hey, Brad, I filed a VAWA in 2018. The status has been USCIS is undergoing security check. How long will it take? I don't know, but it sounds like you're waiting 5 years and they're violating your rights and you should do a mandamus. This is Carlene. Hey, Brad, if you get your new card is being produced, what does that mean? It means you're approved. Jean Million. When somebody's visa gets revoked and they send back to the country, it's over 10 years now. What can they do to apply for a next visa? You need to apply for a non-immigrant visa waiver because that person got deported at the airport. I assume they got revoked at the airport and sent home. Shanette, I have a job sponsor. Can I get a visa for my kids as well? I don't know what the job sponsor is doing for you, but possibly. Absalom, hey, Brad, for citizenship 2019 July and got denied, filed for a request for hearing, got the hearing, but no decision on my hearing yet. It's been more than 3 years. What should I do? I think you need to have me review your case and see why you got denied, what happened on your appeal, and then make a decision on whether we do what's called a de novo review, which is bring the case into federal court, a mandamus, which is threaten the government to bring it into court if they don't make a decision, or withdraw and refile. Not sure yet, and they need to know a lot more. Tashana McLeod, I came through the border. How do I get advanced parole? I want to go to Panama. I don't know what your status is. Slice of Zion. Hey, Brad, I got an I-751 pending and I have my citizenship interview coming up next month. What can I expect? You can expect them to ask for proof of the bona fides of your marriage between you and your spouse. Pettigay. Hi, Brad. I'm a U.S. citizen. I applied for a K-1 visa for my fiancé. Does he need a medical and a police report for this visa? Yes, he does. Sani. Hi, Uncle Brad. Is the visa bulletin for all that are applying or just for LPR? Sorry, I could not remember. Visa bulletin applies to unmarried children of U.S. citizens, spouses of residents, children of residents, married children of U.S. citizens, unmarried children of residents over 21, brothers and sisters, all employment-based, all investor visas. Tucci, I got an EAD and parole through marriage. I'm no longer married and a VAWA. My EAD and parole expired and I applied for renewal. Since my VAWA has not been approved, can I travel with the extension? The answer is yes. If you have a pending adjustment with advanced parole, you can absolutely travel. JB, hi, Mr. Brad. I'm a TPS holder. Can I travel abroad with the TPS while applying for a green card through marriage with a U.S. citizen? You cannot travel with TPS, but you can get advanced parole through TPS and travel abroad. But if you file for adjustment, then you got to get the advanced parole through adjustment, because if you travel on the TPS with the advanced parole and not the advanced parole through the adjustment, then your adjustment will be denied. Sherman D. Bowen, trade all. If a judge dismissed removal proceedings, can I adjust status? Probably. But I would need to know more. Estefano. Hi, everyone. When I start to calculate 5 years of asylum granted to apply for citizenship, when you receive the green card or when you apply for it? Calculate. There's a date on your green card. It says resident since. That's the calculation. San Andrean Srimos. Married to a USA citizen. I got my green card, divorced, and remarried. Can I file for my new spouse? Can I apply for citizenship? If you got your green card through marriage and you got divorced and you're not a citizen yet, you got to wait for 5 years before you file for a new spouse. Once you've had a green card for 5 years, you can file for your citizenship. Florence, can I get a green card? My case is dismissed over 30 years. I have no idea about your case or how you're going to get a green card, so I need to know more. Brandon 13. Hi, Brad. Thank you for all the help you're providing on a daily basis. When I have my citizenship test and I pass it, does it mean that the oath ceremony is going to happen the same day in California? No, it does not. Your oath ceremony comes a little later. Kenneth, I submitted an RFE, most recent tax returns, because 2021 tax didn't qualify. It's been more than 63 days. How long is the RFE going to process? Minimum 120 days, maybe longer. Sully, how long should you wait administrative processing maximum for immigrant visa for your spouse? Administrative processing maximum is forever. So if they're violating your rights, you need to call me. Finally, last question. Kun Lasong official, can I use my income if my U.S. citizen didn't have enough income? I have a social security number. No, you can't. You have to get a second affidavit of support from somebody else.
Thanks for watching. For more Bradshaw Live, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.